The time is 1:30, and this video may be questionable in some people's eyes, but this video is about ants, very specifically reds, also known as fire ants. I recently noticed there is several spots right here that contain fire ants. There is only one way to get rid of fire ants. You have to burn them. You have to burn their entire colony. The last thing you want when you put a home or a tent is lots and lots and lots of fire ants crawling around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate how to get rid of fire ants. And again, this will be questionable in some people's eyes. This is lighter fluid, charcoal lighter fluid. What you do is you saturate their home. Set your lighter fluid off to the side, away from sparks. And you ignite it. You just let it burn. You keep an eye on it, but you let it burn. Fire ants, they're very, very dangerous, especially to pets. And they're extremely painful to humans, and with enough of them, they could prove fatal. So this is how you get rid of fire ant colonies, by basically using fire. Ironic. And again, I know this may be questionable in some people's eyes, but when you look at the circumstances surrounding it, you realize you have to sometimes take drastic measures to protect yourself and your pets. If you find large black ants hanging around red ants, leave the black ants, because they actively hunt and kill red ants, so they're actually doing you a favor. You can see small holes like this. Those are ant colonies that are being built, that haven't yet been built. Sometimes you have to actually just basically get on your hands and knees and try to find the good ones and the bad ones. That's a large black ant, and as you can see, it's attacking red ants. So you leave those ones, and here's the red ants I was talking about. I'm going to do something I shouldn't be doing, is just letting them stay saturated in the fluid just for a couple seconds. That ensures a fairly quick death. Even though they're a pain, I prefer to get rid of them as quick as I can. Just doing a quick inspection around the canopy. I've already checked around the tent. There's none around the tent. If you get online in your research, red ants, also known as fire ants, you'll see that what I'm doing is actually the appropriate steps, as opposed to laying out all kinds of poisons. And I don't believe in leaving poisons laying around the ground, because it's not just the ants that grab it, it's the birds, the squirrels, the chipmunks, and who knows what else. To me, that's not acceptable, and again, that's just me. But there's a demonstration of how to get rid of the red ants. There was a large red ant colony here and here, and I used about a quarter container each, and it burnt really deep. I had to dig it up, make sure the roots were out, and it burnt down very, very deep, and it got rid of the red ants. So every day I do a quick walkthrough, and I check everywhere around, and that's a good thing. Okay, here's another one here. That's red ants, and I see one right there. So what I'll do is I'll let it saturate a minute, or a few seconds I should say. And okay. Again, I checked all around the tent itself. There's a wasp, hornet. You gotta be very careful around them, because they're very, very vicious. They don't just sting once and go. They somehow send some sort of chemical signal. One stings, you're gonna get lots to sting. I'm probably gonna get stung doing this, but I'm gonna give you a demonstration. Okay, it was hanging around clover, little pieces of clover. Now bees love clover, they can get the pollination. And again, unless I absolutely have to, I won't bother the bees. In here seems to be fairly free of any kind of ant, which is surprising. You won't hear me complaining about that. And again, if this particular video causes any kind of concern or animosity, please research the issues concerning red ants, known as fire ants, and you'll see that they're very, very dangerous to pets and humans. If enough of them attack, you can have very serious problems, and it can become fatal. So please understand, I am in no way being mean or cruel to animals. This is the lesser of evils. I would rather do it this way, and it's fairly quick, as opposed to laying a bunch of poison out on the ground, and every animal around has a chance to dig at that poison. No offense, but I'm not willing to go that route. There's another segment of holes here. I don't know what kind this is, but dig around the side and perhaps one will come out, and I'll see what kind it is. leave a little marker sticking up so I know exactly where it's at. Alright folks, just wanted to let you all know that I'm not being mean, but I have to protect Bambi, I have to protect myself, and I have to protect the property, because once red ants take a hold, it's extremely difficult to get rid of them. It's not impossible, but anybody who's dealt with them knows that over a very short period of time their colonies spread, and it could spread literally acre to acre in just a matter of weeks. Down in here I'm not worried so much, because when it rains a lot of this gets saturated and becomes muddy. They've got smart though, they've created ant mounds, so the water goes around them but it doesn't penetrate in. But this one seems to be dormant, so I'll leave that one be. Folks, I just got stung. Yep. That was my own fault. You really can't blame the bees and wasps for that. Sorry folks, just being honest. Wouldn't be the first time I've been stung, and it absolutely won't be the last. Alright, I'm gonna end the video and just upload it, and hopefully I don't cause any animal rights activists to be angry at me. And if by any chance that happens, please try to understand I am in no way trying to be mean or cruel to any animal species. I just have to take precautions to protect myself, my pet, and the property. And as you can see, I'm doing it in the lesser of evils, using fire to combat fire ants as opposed to poisons. Alright, peace everyone, and again I apologize if this offends anybody. But sometimes we have to do things that we don't really want to, but for the greater good we have to. And where this is ultimately going to be my home, and perhaps even my grandchildren's home, and where I do have a family pet now, I have to take these procedures. And if you believe that I'm in violation of any law or animal ethics, all I can say is please report me. Use this video as a reference, and we'll go from there. I respect everybody's wishes. I respect opinions. I don't judge. So if you need to file some sort of form of complaint, please do. That's your right. I won't try to interfere with that. Alright everybody. Thanks for listening.